could be a book in the Bible, Albertine chapter 3 verse 4.
Oh, okay. I'd be honored.
All right. And we have the general manager herself, Charity Bequin. How are you doing, Charity?
I'm doing very well.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Guys are looking, you ladies are looking awesome.
Thank you.
Are you coming straight from some conference?
No.
Oh, how? Midweek, are you for Good to have you in the building. Let's talk about facility. I mean, give us a general overview. I want to say, facility and facility management. I think it's maybe I'm the only stranger in Jerusalem, but I noticed I got to know about facility management not so long ago. Okay. I had the privilege to work in that Kumasi City Mall, and then I got to know that there are actually people who actually manage it. They are different from the owners. Yeah. And all that. How does that work? What's the general overview of that? And what are the duties of a facility management company?
Okay, so Facility Pro Management Services Limited started as a cleaning company, and currently is one of the leading property management companies in Ghana. The reason facility management, Facility Pro came up when companies sometimes come in for your services. We don't want a situation where you engage someone else for landscaping, you engage someone else for cleaning, for plumbing. So the Facility Pro Management Services is your one-stop shop for all services under property management.
Where do you come in after the person has put up the edifice or the structure or acquired the space? Because you mentioned landscaping.
Yes.
So where do you come in? Are you with the developer from start, or you come in at a certain time? Where do you come in as a facility manager?
We come in at a certain time.
All right.
Usually when the project is going on, we have this post-construction cleaning that we do before the final project is completed.
Right.
So before the project is completed, then that is where the facility is handed over to us. We come in to handle your cleaning, your security services, your plumbing works, AC installations, landscaping, or anything relating to property management. That is where Facility Pro Management Services, we come in, not just for cleaning, but for all other services relating to property management.
Wow. So in the case where maybe the facility is a rentable one,
yes,
you also are in charge of the collection and then all that? Or in case the facility is for rent and you are in there as Facility Pro Management, do you also have the oversight of collecting the rent and all that?
Okay, so that's rent management, basically.
It's a different thing altogether.
It's a different thing altogether.
Okay.
So what we do personally is we come in and then we try to maintain the value of your property.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is where you have, let's say, a 10-year-old building or 20-year-old building or 30-year-old building looking like a 10-year-old building, because we come in with our professional staff. We try to recommend the various ways or technique that we can use in cleaning to maintain, let's say, what's it called? The beauty of your tiles, basically. Say the beauty of your tiles, how your walls need to be maintained, the gardening and everything. So we just try to keep everything fresh. That's what we do.
So what has inspired it? Is it a gap that you identified when it comes to facility management? I'm just curious. I want to know what inspired it, because it sounds like a tough job. It sounds like a tough one, straight from management right down to the very last person in the setup. It sounds like very tough. Why? What has inspired it?
Okay, so we realized initially most organizations saw cleaning as a minor job, or for cleaning everybody can clean, or for facility management everybody can come in, whether professional or not, whether the person has knowledge of the services he or she is coming to render or not, you just engage the services of that person. But what has inspired facility management, we realized most buildings were deteriorating due to they not having professionals handling them. So like we say, Facility Pro, let's come in. When we come in, we take over the full building, just like how my colleague said, we maintain the value. properties are supposed to appreciate, not depreciate. So we coming in, make sure your property, no matter the state that you find it in, after Facility Pro coming, the property needs to appreciate. We shouldn't deteriorate your property for you.
You want to add something? Okay.
She said it all.
Okay, she said it all.
Yeah.
So, so what we are learning is that it is not enough to just call some family member to come and do cleaning for you over the weekend. Oh, Antiama, can you release Abna to me this weekend to help me? Something is going on in my premises. I need people to come in. You say it's not enough.
Enough at
It
all.
must be more. It must have a more professional approach.
Exactly.
Does that mean you train people too? Because then my question is, then what happens to the people who are doing that small ala? You know, people tell you, "Shall any job or give me any job, I can come and clean for you." What happens to them? Are they absorbed into, now that it's becoming more professional? Are they absorbed into the management, facility management industry and trained?
Yeah.
Or they must have their training from somewhere, because I know people go to study hospitality in our various institutions.
Yeah.
Must they go train before you absorb them, or you can absorb and train them?
Okay, so what we do as a facility management company is when we get into a place, let's say Starr FM, and you have your own outsourced cleaners. What we do is that we absorb the cleaners, we train them to fit our standards. As a cleaning company or facility management company, we have standards of cleaning or standards of operations, and so we train them to fit our standards as well. And also, to EPA has given us certain certifications. Exactly, yes. And certain rules and guidelines, health and safety guidelines that we adhere to. And so all of these things, we train them to be able to imbibe that kind of culture into the cleaners. And also, to what we do is that we teach them the various ways and techniques of cleaning and how to use the machines. And then we train them on how to manage sensitive information of clients. You know, some of them, you send a cleaner on site and they start, exactly taking information and then obtaining information and then giving to other people or maybe your competitors and all of that. We train them as to how to handle themselves well on site. And so this is a whole professional outlook or a professional outfit that we try to keep our cleaners in line. And I think that sets us apart from other people.
What you said. So just like how you said, not bringing in any family member to come and clean for you. I don't know if you heard, in cleaning we have this term we term is Z model of cleaning. So the Z model, you know how the letter Z is. You start from the top, the walls, then to the floors. So assuming you bring in a layman, the layman will start sweeping. The person doesn't know, I have to start from the top, go to the walls, then I have to come down, clean the table. So all this,
really?
you go through all this.
It's systemic like that?
Yes.
Hey, clean is not just clean. You don't start from just anywhere.
No, not just anywhere.
Wow.
You just have to, yes, you have target areas you have to start from.
Very interesting.
Yes.
Now, I think not only me by now, I'm sure the listeners also are getting curious now that they want to know the specific services that Facility Pro Management is into, So can we take it back one by one so that people who need such services will be well aware and know what you do, the specific services you provide.
Okay. So we provide cleaning services, clean or janitorial services, fumigation and landscaping, electronic security, and fumigation and landscape, electronic security. But under the cleaning services, we have residential cleaning, we have office and commercial cleaning, we have post-construction cleaning, we have events, that's before and after event cleanings for halls, auditoriums, and other venues. We have deep cleaning, that's a thorough cleaning of every nook and cranny of a space, focusing on areas that are often neglected. And we have carpet and upholstery cleaning. That's a clean and maintenance of carpets, rugs, and upholstered furniture. We have window cleaning. We have, like I said, fumigation and pest control. And that's to eliminate pests and insects and rodents. We have floor care services. That's cleaning, polishing, and maintenance of various floor types. When you go somewhere, sometimes people use certain chemicals for chemicals they're not supposed to be using for particular type of tiles. So you realize that the tiles fade out and all of that. So when we come in, we try to decipher what the problem is, and then we give you tailor-made solutions for your outfits, so that we use the right chemicals to shine your floors and your tiles or to polish them. Yes. And then under the landscaping, and further, we have the sanitation and disinfection services. That's deep sanitization and disinfection to maintain hygiene, and especially in medical facilities. Yeah. And so we have the lawn care and maintenance. That's the regular mowing, trimming, fertilization, and lawn health management. We have the garden design and installation. That's a custom garden layouts, plant selection, and flower bed installations. We have tree and shrub care. That's a pruning, trimming, planting, and removal of tree and shrubs. We have irrigation system installation and maintenance. We have construction of patios. In fact, our services
I'm just
are
listening to you going on, and I'm like, okay,
Yes,
so it's
yes.
like you are tied to every
every whatever that
every space.
exactly under the umbrella of property management.
Wow.
We do everything. Yes.
You guys must be a bunch of technocrats in this area. Are you authorities on the issue? I mean, when it comes to the area of facility management, because I thought it was going to end somewhere. I kept listening; it was going on and on.
On and on, yes, yes.
Wow. Well, great. So, how satisfied does your customers get? I mean, do they get? I mean, how hard can it be dealing with trying to put smiles on everyone's face? And how sustainable is it? I mean, how do you ensure that customer is happy, satisfied, and it's sustained?
Okay, so when we come into your space, our method of work, yes, the method that our method of work, the method that we provide in doing our services, the supervision on site. So supervision, we don't just bring the janitors there and then we just leave them. We have site supervisors that monitor each and everyone's activity. Our health and safety, adherence to health and safety, the training that we offer our janitors as well. And then, when we come with modern equipment. We don't just come in with brooms or just brushes and collectors. We have equipment that we come in to work with. So just like how she said, we have towels. There are towels, we have unpolished towels. It depends on the type of equipment you use on those towels. So we don't just come in for the landscaping bits. People think, once I have flowers, I can just flower them at any time. But with landscaping, even with watering of flowers, there are timing to it. It's not all plant that can take water in the morning. It's not all plant that can take water in the evening. It varies. So engaging the services of a facility management company, you are rest assured, at least you have some peace of mind, value for money. It saves you time.
I think we should see you take care of our stadia.
Exactly. We'd be very glad.
We'd be very glad, yes.
Are you sure?
Up to the task.
Are you sure?
We'll be up to the task.
I know those taking care of it already. I suspect so. Because our transport stadium somehow magically, miraculously has been approved again by CAF.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you not the ones we saw? It's not you guys?
No.
Facility Pro Management.
Not yet. We'll
But
try.
you are capable.
Exactly.
More than
You are capable.
Yes.
Are you following the news about the deplorable state of our stadia, especially?
Yes.
And it's only one I can mention out of the lot. Most of our, national monument, if you like,
Yeah.
they are not properly taken care of. You go to the Black Star Square, for instance.
Yeah.
One would expect that place to be sparkling clean all the time,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
but it's not the case.
Yeah.
So you think that we have deficits, right? As a
Yeah,
country,
exactly.
Yes.
we have huge deficit when it comes to management of facilities, right?
Yes, because I think that we need to have a maintenance culture.
Yeah.
That's what we need to have.
Yeah.
So if you do not have that maintenance culture, it becomes very difficult to maintain the property, much less giving it value.
It's become a cliche of a conversation. Maintenance culture.
Yeah.
Where are we missing the point? Do we have to go on a certain drive like we're having our conversation on it? And listening to you two ladies, I mean, it makes you people more beautiful. I didn't know that there was a professional approach to facility management. Is that where we are falling short as people? Because we keep talking about it's become a lip service only, and no efforts, almost no efforts.
Yeah.
Where's the shortfall? People don't think it's a more professional conversation. They think it's normal.
Yes, because as you rightly said, I don't think even when we go to school, facility management or even cleaning is even taught as a subject in school. Not
The
at
idea
all.
we have about it is different.
It's different, yes.
Exactly.
So, yes, the maintenance culture, I think as young as a KG people should be taught about how to maintain our property. Because just like adults, sometimes even in our organization, you see how people even how should I put it, how the maintenance culture of we Ghanaians sometimes is very worrying. Yeah, so I think the conversation should start now. That's why Facility Pro coming and we've started.
It's a whole industry. How do you see it? See the market for your services and grow in the near future? I mean, I'm sure not too many management facilities are around for now. How do you see when you cast your mind? I mean, yeah, when you narrow into the future, how's the vision looking like? The market share, the expansion. What are we supposed to be waking up to in the near future? Let's say a year, 2, 3, 4. Because there's an area you mentioned that got me excited. Events.
Yeah.
I've always said I love parties, but I don't want to throw a party and then after that,
Exactly,
back in the
after
time,
it,
they will
yeah.
gather the kids to do the packing of and washing of the plates and the plastic chairs.
Yes.
I have always asked myself, can't we have people who just take care of that? I finish the event and I am gone,
Yeah.
and I pay for it and someone does it.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So how's the future like for the industry? It's become an industry, if you ask me.
Okay, so for now we are in the 10 regions of Ghana. As far as
You are in the 10 regions?
yes, we are in 10 regions out of the 16 regions, and we are also in Togo as well. And so right now our forecast is to be able to penetrate into the remaining 6 regions. Yes. And then other West African countries as well. We are trying to make Facility Pro the one-stop shop for facility management, or the household name for facility management in Ghana. So that is our forecast for, yeah.
Okay, I am so blown away already that you're in the 10 regions.
Yes.
And is it allowed to mention some of the organizations that are your clients? Come on, blow your trumpet small. Blow your trumpet small.
For
Come
the
on.
organizations, no, but we claim
Yeah.
most of the banks.
Most of the banks.
Yes, most of the
Okay,
banks.
let's play safe.
Yeah,
Most of the
let's
banks.
say safe, yes. Most of the banks.
Most of the banks?
Yes. We have food companies, some of the malls.
Okay.
We also clean schools,
Churches.
Yes, churches as
Companies, most companies
Most
as well, both private and certain public institutions. Yes.
Are there challenges?
well. Yes.
Are there challenges in trying to manage people's? I mean, clients' facility for them? What could be challenging? If not for only water. Ghana Water not supplying water early, maybe. What else can be challenging?
Okay, so in fact, most people, I think people are now beginning to understand the essence of engaging professional facility management companies. Most people think, oh, it's a layman's job, anybody can do it. So sometimes when you go in and you mention anything about facility management, people think, oh, for this, I can do it. But take note, cleanliness, most organizations are now getting to know that, so okay, engaging a professional company now is an investment in our health. In our health now, yes. So the challenge sometimes we face is sometimes cost. You go in and you mention, oh, okay, this is how much I'm going to charge. Most clients sometimes lay back, oh, why is this huge amount? But forgetting that we are part of an association where you can bring a janitor in and pay him or her less the amount that we are supposed to pay the person. We are coming in with our tools and equipment, our chemicals, and one lucky thing about it is we produce our own household detergents. So we coming in on board, we are coming with everything. But sometimes you managing your own space, you have to buy your chemicals, you have to buy your own materials, you have to pay your workers. When they are sick, you have to take care of them. But when you engage the service of a professional facility management, we take care of all this for you. We relieve you of some stress, and it saves you time, and we give you value for money as well.
I agree. The saving of time and then peace of mind, knowing that someone is taking care of that.
Yeah.
For me, should be a motivator. I'm just imagining how you push proposal and then it doesn't sink. The person doesn't get why.
Exactly.
A professional.
Yeah.
Some professionals must come and
Yes,
manage the
yes,
facility. I'm
yes.
just imagining how hard it is to push proposals. But I think after this conversation, people will know better. And so you do individual homes too, right?
Yes,
Oh,
we
yes,
do.
we
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
We
yeah.
do. I think.
I am charging my listeners now. As you listen to this conversation, make it a point. Don't always stress family members. They will be calling you names, so you will not know.
They won't do a proper job for you.
And they'll be calling you names behind your back. They'll be calling you names. Then every weekend they'll be running away from you. They'll not answer your call when they know very well that you're going to call them. Sometimes, just sometimes, give it a try and look for the facility pro management crew. They do a better job. They will do a better job, most definitely. They have the logistics and everything.
Exactly.
And listening to them, you can tell that it's a scientific approach. You know, it's not what you were taught at home, using any kind of chemical and then exposing yourself to danger. Let's talk about safety. You know, let's talk about safety in all of this. How is safety ensured?
Okay, so like I said, we are an EPA certified
Yeah.
organization.
Yeah.
And so we adhere to the PPE rules. We give our cleaners various PPEs they need to operate on site. And we make sure we train them on the use of the chemicals as well, chemicals or products as well. And we also make sure that they adhere to our rules or standards of engagement, because we wouldn't, let's say you have to clean a place and you have to pour let's say 2 scoops, and then you pour 3 or 4, you might damage the client's property. So the training and adhering to EPA's rules is very, very important to us. That is why we train our cleaners or our janitors every month, once in a month. So we train them once in a month to be able to make sure that the whole system is imbibed, or it is imbibed in their memories, so that when they go on site, they execute the task peacefully. Yeah.
You know, I'm just going to allow you ladies to talk about why it's important for anyone listening to us, individual institutions, and that encapsulates schools, churches, every space that needs to be taken care of.
Yeah.
Why they should make it a point engaging professionals like facility pro managers. Please, the floor is yours.
Okay, so with regards to the health and safety that you mentioned, let me talk about the fumigation bit. You know, some institution will come into your office space or your homes, come and do fumigation. You know, the fumigation chemicals shouldn't be something that will harm you, the individual, because after a few hours, you should be able to assess whatever space that the fumigation was done. So, just like how she said, we are certified by EPA. We don't just go in your space and use any chemicals to harm you. So all this has to be known. And then, just like how you said, I think it's gone are the days when people see facility management as a job just for beautification. I think people are now realizing that cleaning, facility management is an investment in our health. So we will urge them. They should engage the services of us. I think we coming into your space, it will save you time. It will save you time. Don't look at the money that you are going to pay, because definitely we are going to give you value for your money. Yeah. And then we are investing in your health as well.
Before we do the wrap-ups and thank yous, two text messages coming to. This one's a sugar man. It's true. We have maintenance problem in this country. I'm converting pidgin to English.
Okay.
We have maintenance problem in this country. Just look at our stadia. Emmanuel in Pram is doing the listening. I think that's some thumbs up for you ladies. Mm-hmm. And this one is from Vera. Vera, how you doing? Says, henceforth, I will adapt the Z model in cleaning my house. So you see, so Vera says she's going to, adapt the Z model. I am also just learning about the Z model.
Yeah. Because when we come into your space, we have so many models that we teach.
Oh, it depends on the space in which you are.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
But
it could be an interior cleaner and exterior cleaner. It has the various models that we.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So like I said, please do wrap up for us. Let it include how we can find you.
Okay.
I'm just hoping you have digital footprints that we can easily find.
Yes.
And locations as well. Please go ahead.
Okay, so we are on Facebook and Instagram as Facility Pro Ltd. Facility Pro Ltd. And our contact numbers are 0267 929999 or 055 991 1744. 0267 929999 or 055 991 1744. You can also visit us on our website at www.facilitypro.com.gh. www.facilitypro.com.gh. Yeah. Thank you.
Then our office location, we are at Adringano. Once you get to Adringano, as of Caterpillar Junction, you see a big signboard over
Adringano Caterpillar Junction.
Yes,
That's nice. That's nice. And in the other regions, or when we go to we visit your site and
Ashanti
social media.
region, Eastern,
Okay.
Western, Central,
Northern
region, Volta region.
All right.
We are over there.
Great.
In the Bono region too, you'll find us there.
Let me say a big thank you to you ladies for taking time out to. I saw this more as education than just a conversation.
Yeah.
Because if nothing at all, we will learn the Z model. Everyone should remember that.
The
Z model.
The Z model. We've learned that.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I mean, you just get up and grab your duster and broom and you start doing your thing.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a Z model and some other models.
And that's some other models.
Okay.
Yes, so
Okay. Charity Bekoin, General Manager, Facility Pro Management Services Limited, and Albertine Tulasi. But she didn't come carrying a weapon. Please, yes. Please go ahead with the shout outs.
Okay, so we want to show our appreciation to our colleagues in the office.
Oh.
Yes, office listening now.
Hip, 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 hip. Please mention as many as you can remember. But if you don't remember someone too, you are going to answer to them all.
Okay, so we thank our CEO for this opportunity.
Yes.
Dorothy.
Hi, Dorothy.
Penny, Martha. Mr. Donko, Bismarck, Elvis.
Yeah.
Yes, those are our side guys. Seth, Gabby, Joe.
Felix.
Godwin Felix, in fact,
Helen.
they are doing a great job.
So
Really
many,
appreciate
And
all
we
of
streamed
them.
live. So
Yes, I'm sure
for the
they
rest
are
who probably were too busy to follow,
Yeah.
share the link with them
Okay.
Sure.
so they can catch up later.
Okay.
You guys,
To all family and friends.
yes,
We appreciate their
yes,
support.
yes. You were amazing. You came with some rich expertise, and we will not forget that.
Thank you.
Maybe some other time let's have this conversation, and I'm hoping by then you tell us that across the 16 regions you have presence.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen and amen.
Amen.
Thank you,
Amen.
Albertine, and then Charity. Thank you so much.
Thank
Foster.
you
Thank you for
too.
having us.
Yes. Any special song you guys have been jamming to lately? One that runs through as a common one for all of you.
No, the trending song.
The trending songs.
JJJ.
JJJ. If you don't engage professional facility managers,
JJJ.
why would JJJ? DJ Mono, let's do JJJ for them. You're listening to the Starr Drive. Still ahead of the show, we have sports update with Benghazi. Let's do JJJ.